and hope it works. Let's go live and hope it works. Let's go live and hope it works. I'm going to do that, and then I can see my TikTok is over here. I don't know if it's going to work. Hi TikTok, hi Facebook, hi YouTube, hi Twitch. How are you? Welcome. Hopefully this is working. I'm doing a live stream on my TikTok because I've got over 1,000 followers on my TikTok. Yes, very exciting. But I've just joined on my Facebook and YouTube. Do you know what? TikTok, I love you. I'm going to have to do a different live on TikTok. I'm going to stick with Facebook and I'll come to you later, TikTok. Okay. But thank you for joining me. You're all legends. I'll speak to you later. Everybody else, let's just end that because that's just too complicated. That's just too complicated, mate. I mean, that was never going to work, was it? Hello, Looney Lights God. Hello, Lindsay Pins. Hello, Melissa. Hello, Andrea. How are you all? Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for joining me, all of you. I shouldn't do a live stream today because I'm not in the right mood for it at all. I'm so upset. If it looks like I've been crying all day, that's because I have. Not just all day, for like 2 weeks now. Like it's been too much. You're very kind, Matt. Thank you. Let me know if you can hear me okay. Probably shouldn't do a live stream, but hey. Hi, Medrian. How are you? Hello, Kirsty. Hi, guys. How's your week been? This week I found very difficult, and I'll tell you for why. Usual reasons. Because it's Easter. So Easter is a holidays that I think is very family orientated for me. Like it's very, very family orientated. And because my mum was very Catholic, she would make a big deal of Easter, right? In the same way that Muslims celebrate like Ramadan or the Jewish, like the Passover. Like Christmas is a big deal, but Easter was also quite a big deal. And it's the first Easter I've realised that I've been completely on my own, like completely alone. And I hate it. I absolutely hate it. I have hated it. I said, don't do a live stream because you'll cry. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. And people love to watch somebody cry, don't they? I don't like watching somebody cry. And you go, keep it to yourself. There's no need to cry in public. Why are you doing this? I don't know why I'm doing this. So I probably won't do a very long one today just because it just feels shit. Like it just feels shit. And I don't know how for it to not feel shit. Because if there isn't a family around, like I haven't got a family around. Like Ash is not here. Ash's not here. She's in her travels in her van. And I think she's feeling it the same. And you just realize all these things that we celebrate as traditions, even though you may no longer believe in them anymore. So, like, I'm no longer practicing Catholic. Not that I was ever a practicing Catholic. I was like a forced Catholic because it was childhood and you just do what you're told. But now you just realize, oh, I'm feeling shit at the moment. Why am I feeling shit? And it's because you're seeing all the things that remind you of a time that every year annually you celebrate, and this year it's not being celebrated. And so I tried to make myself feel better this week, and the whole week I've been a mess. So like I went to the shops and bought loads of food, and I was like, why are you buying loads of food? Like who are you going to feed? It's just you. Like it's just you. So then I was like, oh, okay. Yeah. Well, like I didn't get an Easter egg. Like I was like, what's the point of getting an Easter egg? There's no point. And it's just, I've just felt horrid. And that's probably TMI to share with you on a live stream. And I was torn between coming online and talking to you about it or not doing that because I'm not after sympathy. Love a bit of sympathy. Not after sympathy or attention. Love attention. I just wanted to be honest somewhere, I think. And maybe I thought, you know what, sometimes it's so weird with social media, putting forward like your best face and putting forward a persona. And I'm working so hard at the moment with like my branding and making sure everything looks like you see that I'm a comedian. But then also, a big part of my comedy is just being human, right? It's just a human form, a human thing, and just saying, actually, this is shit too. And a massive part of my comedy is that. And I haven't got a gig to get up and chat about it. So I was just like, so do you know what I did today? Myself feel better today. Like, get this. This is what I tried to do to make myself feel better today. I tried to put together a barbecue, but you need 2 people to do it. So I was like, right, okay, I'll mow the lawn. So I mowed the lawn. I did the decking. I put the garden furniture out, right? And I was like, you need to have a family. And then you're like, I'm 40 and I haven't built my own family yet. I'm going to be 40 this year. And I was like, right, we'll deal with that another time. Let's not deal with that. I was like, I'll go to my mum's grave and, you know, say hi. So I went to my mum's grave a week or so ago, and it looked a mess. Like, it looked unkept, a mess. I didn't like it, and I felt really bad. I was like, I've been a bad daughter. So this week I thought, right, on Easter, I'll go and I'll tidy it up. So I went to tidy up her grave today, right? And I'm tidying it up. And I feel like it looks overgrown. It doesn't look right. So I'm trying to clean everything. And I'm trying to, like, bearing in mind, like, I tried to cut my own grass and it looks dog shit because Bernie's weed everywhere. So the grass is patchy and awful. I thought, right, I'll try and give her grave a haircut. Sorry if this is not the content that you joined for. I know this is weird content and you know, this is shit and it's not for everybody. I know. Okay. If you are still here, thank you. So I'm trying to clean up her grave, right? And I'm not a hairdresser. I don't know how you fucking do it. I tried to cut my own fringe once. That was a waste of time. So then I'm chopping away at her grave to try and make it look nice. And I've accidentally given her a buzz cut. So now, like, she's like the worst grave in the plot for all the wrong reasons, because it looks a mess. Like, it looks so weird compared to the other graves. Like, the other graves have all got grass the same length, and now hers doesn't. And I'm like, that's the worst thing you can do to somebody that you love that's dead, is ruin their grave. Like, why would you do that to them? Like, she can't change that. It looks ridiculous. And I was like, oh, you can't even get that right. And I felt so bad that it didn't look right for her. And then I'm trying to fix it, and I can't fix it. And I was like, don't do a live stream because you're only going to go on and cry. And the last thing I need to do is a cocktail. Can anybody else relate to grave decorating? Would she find this amusing? I think so, Kirsty. I did think that she'd be like, what? I look ridiculous. What have you done? Now I look awful. This is humiliating. Grass grows. Anyway. Birdie's coming. Oh, I knew I shouldn't have done a live stream. You put some potted plants around it. You can't. I've just hated this weekend. I've hated it. I've just hated it all. So that's what I've tried to do this Easter Sunday, was fix her grave, and it just looks awful. And I hope she'd find it funny. I really hope she'd find it funny. But I don't know why I bother. I can't even put up a shelf. Like, I can't even put up a shelf. I don't know why I thought I'd try and trim a grave. Like, I can't trim a grave. Like I said, I can't even do a fringe. It's just annoying. It's just annoying that I couldn't do it. You got all of us support you, and I thank you. And I'm very lucky to have you all. And I'm aware this is a bit self-indulgent coming on and having a good old cry. I've just felt so shit this whole week, and I haven't been able to work out why. And it's because it's Easter and I haven't got a family. Like, without you, Asher, there is no family. And I miss her. Does Daddy Decorator dude perhaps do graves too? That's hilarious. You know, when you go, I just wish I knew how to, like, and then I was trying to cut the grass to make it, like, nice and even, and I ended up hacking it, and I was like, oh, this is awful. Like, I mean, in fairness, it's revenge when she gave me a bowl cut at age 5, because I grew up with all boys. She used to put a bowl over her head and cut it round. So I'm like, I'm really sorry about your shit haircut, Mum. And I tried to scrape it all out. Like, I tried to scrape, like, the top bit out, because it was all like because it's got like leaves. I haven't cleaned it for a while, so it was all overgrown and messy. So I tried to get all the leaves out of it and make it nice. And I thought, oh, I'll plant some wildflowers. That will look nice. But the garden centre was closed because it's Easter Sunday. So then I thought, oh, I know what I'll do is I'll pick some flowers on the way from other people's graves. I didn't pick from other people's graves, don't worry. But like a grave party, right? I thought bowl cuts were only for boys, right? They're not. They're for everybody. So then there was some like wild flowers around. Don't worry, they weren't on other people's graves. And I was like, oh, how do you make flowers grow? So I picked the bulb heads off a couple of flowers, and I know I'm sorry. And then I kind of spread them on the I kind of like tried to like move the grass a little, the ground, and then spread like the bulb heads on the top. And then I got like an empty bottle of water and put it on. And I was like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? This is a disaster. And then I walked away from the grave, and I was like, she looks like the weirdest grave. She looks like me when I was younger, and I was the only girl with a bowl cut that was Polish. But that snake plant is thriving. It's the other side, Louisa. That's because it's an unkillable plant. My friend got me an unkillable plant. She would 100% appreciate the effort you went to. But look at that snake plant thriving. It shows you're human. We all need to feel wanted and close to someone. God knows I do. It's not self-indulgent. You have a platform. Please laugh at today. I just cried. Like, I just fucking cried. And then I came home and I was like, well, have your Easter Sunday dinner. So I had some stale nachos and I put them in the oven with some of yesterday's fajita mix on it. And that was nice. Sending hugs, like, let's make cocktails. Oh no, I killed my snake plant. Did you? That makes me feel better. Oh, you're a mess. Facts. Yeah, right. Exactly. I'm such a fucking mess. Like, it's just rituals and traditions when you think you're unbeatable and you think you're strong, and then it's just annoying that you're not as strong as you thought you are, or like not as strong as I should. And I'm not. Like, I'm just not. I'm just not. And you just have to, yeah. Look at your beautiful mom, but looking down, thinking, look at my special and precious daughter, loving me and taking care of me still. My mom and dad died last year. I miss my mom more than words. Everything you've done and doing is perfect. Is what we're processing is love and grief. Thank you for sharing. I'm very sorry to hear that. You are not a gardener, but that's okay. No gardener is a comedian. And then I tried to buy some plants. So I was like, right, I'll sort out the house. Now I'm on one. I thought, right, what would she do? So I cleaned the house, I changed the beds, I hoovered the mattress. Like, I was like, that's, a level that's Polish. So I hoovered the mattress, I changed the bedding, and I thought, I'll go buy some plants. And I bought some, like, I went to the shop and I bought some, like, little weight, because I bought a little greenhouse from Aldi. They did these little mini greenhouses. So I built a mini greenhouse, and I thought I'll put some tomatoes in it and some mint and some rosemary, because I had mint and rosemary died. And then I called Asha and she was like, how do you kill mint and rosemary? Like, they don't die. Like, how did you manage that? I was like, I don't know. So then I put, like, I've got some little plants, some tomatoes and mint and rosemary, and I've got it in a thingy. And I thought, oh, that'd be good to have mint and rosemary, because then when I have cocktails, I'll have, like, I'll have stuff there. The intention is to do something nice. That's weird. 15 minutes ago, I was Googling, I'm feeling lonely, and looking on the NHS website, it's more common than people realize. And Facebook and social media paradoxically do nothing to help. So this is maybe why I wanted to kind of talk about it, because I know whenever I've talked about stuff on my show, people have always said, oh, they felt like that. And I have felt very, very lonely. And a relationship that was very important to me ended a while ago. And you realize why people say relationships are bad for them, because you go, oh my God, when you're on your own and you don't have somebody to talk to, like, it's hard. And I know people say, oh, you got to be happy with yourself first and love yourself first. Yes to all those things. But B, we're human beings. We need interaction. Like, you need a fucking cuddle sometimes. You need somebody to say, hey, I got you, and give you a hug. Like, it's normal. And this idea that you should be so strong and sure on your own, like, me, why? Like, why should we? Life is hard. Life is very hard for a lot of people. It's very hard for a lot of people. So the idea of, like, oh, loving yourself and be strong, that's why I kind of was like, we'll do the live stream, just because it's like, it's honest. But I don't know. At the same time, I'm like, oh, but this is not very professional, Louisa. Then I'm like, you're a clown. You take your trousers off for a joke. You're professional is what you want to be professional. Is you're the boss. This is professional. And in my office, you can cry. I killed my mint plant. That makes me feel better. You're meant to feed baby plants bio, not gin, lol. Come to New York. I'll cry even harder if we mention New York. I'm sure she'd say something like, ja cię stola, to cię nie oznian, and laugh, meaning what happened has happened. It's okay. Big love and hugs. I was the same. My dad always gave my daughter a chocolate bunny for Easter since she was tiny. 10 weeks ago, my granddaughter was born, so I decided I'd do the same for her and carry on as tradition. He passed away 10 years ago. Did my daughter this morning and probably burst into tears because he wasn't here to do it. Traditions are so important, right? Traditions are so like you don't realize the importance of them until after you. It's weird how like physically I've felt it. Like this last 2 weeks, I've just felt sad. Like I've just felt sad constantly. And then only talking to Ash today, they were like, "There's no family. There's no meal. There's no eggs. There's no going to church. There's no togetherness." Like, and you go, "Oh yeah, yeah." We love seeing the relationship between you and my mum, and we love the fact that you keep it real. So don't worry about being professional. A lot of us are here because we like you, not just a comedian. You're very kind. I managed to kill all my plants, but your snake plant is fierce. I'm jealous. Thank you, Leanne Jones. We thrive when living in communities. Being lonely is so bad for us. I'm definitely feeling it. Also, a full moon this week, and the full moon doesn't help. By the way, the full moon does not help. I don't think anybody. And just that idea of loneliness and stuff. And then I speak to people and I'm like, I'm going to be 40. Like, I'd still like to meet somebody. I want to get married. Like, I want to have children. Like, I want to build a family. I want to have a family so I can create my own traditions with them. And then you speak to people and they go, oh, well, you won't meet anybody like now. Anyone you meet now is going to be married with kids and come with loads of baggage. And you go, okay, great. And then you go, and anyone that's your age and hasn't got kids or never been married, there's something wrong with them. And you go, oh, well, great. Like, A, why are we so quick to write people off? Number one. And B, have generations not changed? Maybe that actually, when in the 80s, as I was growing up, I thought by a certain age I would have marriage, kids, babies, career all sorted, lined up. But as we've seen, if anything, from the pandemic, I think we've all lost 3 years. Like, we've all lost 3 years. And B, you go, everyone is worthy of love. And if you're willing to do the growth and you're willing to put the work in and you're willing to do the fucking work and go, this is my shit, but I'm going to work through it so that I can show up as the partner that I'm meant to be, so that I can be the person that you need me to be and you can be the person then that's something to aspire to. I'm 30, been at home for most of the weekend. Even the dogs are in the kennels. I've never felt so alone. On the upside, your dress suit would be cute. Sat here lonely, 30 years old, don't follow the traditional life. So thank you for being so real. Loneliness hurts. That is so rubbish. I met the man of my dreams and captured him when I was 40. Did you? Still together 25 years later. That's amazing. The right person be sent at the right time. Yes. Okay. With that in mind, shall we make a cocktail? I mean, I really don't think that I'm in a good headspace to have a cocktail, mate, especially not this one. It's lethal. I'll tell you why it's lethal. It's not lethal because there's a lot of alcohol in it. It's lethal because it's delicious. So you need to make at least 6. That's just water. It's all that is. Just human beings are just, we're all just a hot mess trying to work it out, aren't we? We're a hot mess trying to work out. So, okay. So here's a cocktail that I found the recipe from. It's called a love bug. The love bug. This is the love bug. I found it when I went to Harvey Nicks a couple of years ago with Asha, and I made friends with the barmaid. She was gorgeous, and then she made this epic cocktail, and I was like, what is this? I need to know how to make it. So she gave me a number and then she texted me the recipe. So I've got the recipe. I have one for me. Preggers and currently having alcohol-free shandy. All right, Ruth, this is for you. So into your shaker, you will need 40 mils of gin. Now, I did have this gin, which apparently the bottle is empty, and it's not been me drinking it, mate. So I don't know who's been having some of that. So we're going to go for 40 mils of gin. I've got a shaker here, right? 40 mils of gin. Does anybody know how much this is? It would really help if it had this on there. So I've got this one, and I've got this one. Is this 10 and that's 20, or is that 20 and that's 40? Any idea? Any cocktail makers in the house? No. Have I made you all depressed? You've all left. 25 is the smaller one. Big one looks like a 50. Okay. Thank you for being honest. Okay. Let's have a look then what it says. So we're going to go for. Okay. 40 mils of gin. 25 is small. Okay. So we're going to go for 25 of this. So we're going to put some gin in here. 25. Okay, that's about 40 in there. Then you go with 15 mils of framboise and 10 mils of Frey. If you don't know what that is, let me show you. So again, I got this I got this from Harvey Nicks as well. So this is framboise. It's like a liqueur. I think it's like a raspberry liqueur. And you need to do 15 mils of the framboise and 10 of the Frey. So 15 mils of this. So if this is 25, we're just going to top this up about halfway. Okay, so that's that one done. Chuck in a bigger one. No, but I can roll you a nice joint. I'd like a nice relaxation. Okay, and we're gonna go for 10 mils of the Frey. Don't have any of these fancy ingredients, but I need a cocktail too. So Medran, I like the cocktail so much, I went and bought all the ingredients. And as you can see, it's the only stuff that I've been drinking in my cupboard. So this is de Bois, Frey de Bois. So one of them's raspberry, one of them's strawberry. So this is less. I'm going to go for less than that. So that's a 10. Okay. Then you do 25 mils of sugar syrup. So let's go for that. 25 mils of sugar syrup. So we're going to go for a whole pot of that. I'll post the recipe on here if you're interested. Do you like that ASMR or whatever it's called? So the sugar syrup's going to go in there as well. My wine now seems super boring, right? I made an effort. I told you after last week, I thought I'd make an effort. Okay, so that goes in there. And you need a drop of grenadine and 25 mils of lime. So a splash of grenadine for colour. Splash of grenadine for colour. So let me just remind you what I've done. I've gone for 40 mils of gin. Okay. 25 or 15 of them, I think. Framboise. It's like a syrup. And then slightly less of the Frey. So 10 of the Frey, right? This is a very sweet cocktail. It's called a love bug. Then you do some sugar syrup, 25 mils. It's a very, very sweet drink. So you can buy sugar syrup. Yeah, you can buy this. You can do that. Then I put a drop of grenadine in it for colour. So some colour's gone in. Then you need the lime. I've got a lime here and I've got a little knife. So I'm just going to quickly make sure I get enough lime. So I think my mistake I make is I get impatient and I just throw it all in and then I don't do things properly. So let's see if the lime. What am I in here? Because the lime is the important bit. I'm really sorry. I know you don't see that on regular cooking shows. Okay, so I've got a little lime press. I really like this gadget. Are you feeling better? I hope you're feeling better. Do you know what? I am talking to you a lot. Thank you. So I think this is where I go wrong. So I never put enough lime in. Did I say 25 a lime? 20. Yeah, so quite a lot of lime juice, really. So if that's 25, we're going to fill this. Well, that's not 25. Oh, fuck it. Okay, another half a lime. I've got another lime here. I've got another lime with me. No, right, we're just trying to squeeze every last bit of that lime. I don't know if you can see into this. We're just going to squeeze every last bit of lime in. And then, what you do, you crack open the end, 1 egg white, then add ice pronto and give it a hefty shake. Right, so got this. We're going to add some egg white. So I went all bougie and got some Simply Egg White from Clarence Court. 1 egg white equals 35 grams. Well, how many mils is that? Can somebody tell me how many? Can somebody tell me how many mils is in 1 egg white? 1 egg white is 35 grams. 1 egg white is 35 grams. 35. Is it 35 mil? Don't shake with ice first. It says to put in the ice. Look on the side of the box. Thank you, Asfriel. I was, actually. About 35 mil. Okay. So, according to her recipe, she says I crack the egg last, then the ice. When the liquid, the mils is the same as the gram. Okay, cool. Okay, guys, gotcha. Okay, so 25 of the egg white. So let's go for that. Let's give it a shake. Shake without ice first so that mixes, but that's not what the instruction says. Okay, egg white. So we're going to go for 25 mils. I mean, that's probably very eggy, mate, to be honest. That's probably very eggy. And then I'm going to put this in my favorite contraption ever. You know I love this. How do you turn it on? Here you go. Well, you ready? These don't spill all over me. Come on. So we're just going to give that a nice mix. And then I didn't put any ice in it, so it won't be very cold, but the glass is cold. I've got all the gear. So then you pour it in here. Oh, look how nice that looks. Look how nice that looks. Okay. Okay. So then I feel like you're in the future with this contraption. Learn something new every day. Mils and grams are equivalent. Who knew? Right, Leanne. So then what you do is so you can get these things. These are called raspberry freeze dried for flavor. They're cake toppings. And what I like to do is, let me show you if I can open it. This is a whole nother level to your cocktail. So I'm just going to finish pouring in the. I want to show you. Let me bend this down. So I don't know if you can see that. So I'm just going to pour this remainder liquid in. Perfect. And then I'm going to get like a little heart. Oh, hang on. Oh, no. I'm going to get a sieve and a little heart. I'm going to put these on here. And then I'm going to put the little heart. Oh, no. Okay. Okay, I don't really know what I'm doing here, but I want to. Okay, hang on. Basically, I'm going to sieve a heart in. Hang on. And then you. Okay, well, you know, like a heart or a blob, whatever. And then you put the thingy in the thing, and then you drink it. It is so good. Like, guys, I can't even tell you how good it is. I mean, it's warm, which is weird. It is so good. Like, it is so nice. Okay, so my heart didn't work, but this I would thoroughly recommend. This you just get from Waitrose, and I feel like it's really fancy. Like, to me, it feels really fancy. Just to do like some anything you don't use, because I actually used so I only use a tiny bit there. Anything you don't use, just pour back into your pot or on your cocktail, wherever you prefer. I'll put the lid on that before I spill it everywhere. You put the thing in the thing. What I am going to do is put an ice cube in it because as much as I like a warm cocktail, you should have shaken it with ice after the dry shake to make it cold. Oh, now he tells me. Ta-da! So there you go. As long as you enjoy it, it doesn't matter, right? Exactly. So cheers, everyone. Happy Easter. Sorry for being a sad sack. I was going to say, that's better, but it's not got cold that quickly. This is real live TV, mate. This isn't no fake bullshit. If it's not cold, it's not cold. So let's talk about a few things, shall we? What's been happening this week in the news? The news has been depressing as always. I don't know if you've been depressed by the news, but it's been horrific. I think we saw that they got fined £50 for their party. £50. I mean, I'm sure that hurt, didn't it? I'm sure that really affected them. Holidays are rough. People don't talk about it. It's so refreshing. Like Christmas, I'm prepared for. Like Christmas, you go right and you prepare. Like I prepare for Christmas so readily. Like we've got all our armor on at Christmas to make it really special and nice and careful with it. And just Easter, I wasn't. Oh, didn't see Easter coming. Life is the real. Happy Easter, Louisa. Thank you, Chris. Keeping it real warm. Cocktail. I've settled on an outfit for my daughter's wedding in 4 weeks. That's exciting. That's very exciting. There was a comment that I missed. It was like a really long one. And I missed. I'm going to go back and seeing it. Oh, here you go. Watching your live feed, I want to jump through a screen and hug you. I'm a single mum of 51, 2 grown-ups, 18 and 23. I stay at home and they have their lives. I only see them at feeding and laundry times. I hate bank holidays. Celebrate the joy you bring. Totally understand the cuddle and contact, but remember it's less in the laundry bag. Oh, 50 quid. I'm sure that made them struggle, right? I know. £50 fine is all they got. Anyway, how am I doing for time? I think I've run over. Do you know what? I'm so sorry because I was all sad sack today. It's time for taro. That's delicious. If I was there, I'd make you do an egg hunt for your favorite things. Oh, that's really sweet and thoughtful. Thank you. Would it include foundation and bronzer? Not primer, though. Guys, I swear down, this is like the most amazing thing ever. Okay. Let's do some tarot, shall we? It's time for tarot. We've spent the whole time crying and making a cocktail. Maybe you should do like Valentine's Day on the holidays, do a fan meet up. Oh, you mean a Valentine's party? Is that what you mean? Please can you do a card for my work finance? £150 bum moisturizer. Oh my gosh. So, guys, I want to tell you about this. The other day, like a few weeks ago, I went into town and I got a little sample of this. It's Augustinus Badger face cream. This stuff comes at like £300 a pop, right? And I put a little bit on my face and I was naked at the time. And then I thought, I'm just going to rub the rest into my bum because I was like, I was trying to feel better, right? And I thought, it's £300 face cream, may as well put it on my bum. Like, if your bum doesn't deserve £300 face cream, then who are you? Like, your bum skin should be the same as your face skin. Like, you should look after your bum skin just the same. So I put £300 face cream on my bum. I just want to tell you about this clip of the week. Before I do tarot, I want to tell you about the clip of the week because I have uploaded it. So this clip we posted yesterday and it's already had like quite a few thousand views. This is all about slut shaming. This is on my TikTok, which is why the stuff's up there on the side. I hope you enjoy this video.
I wish I was more like when I was younger because I love sex. I want to have sex. Don't get me wrong. I have it, like, I love it. When I have sex, I have it all the time. I love sex. Oh my gosh, teabagging. And this is the thing that annoys me, right? That isn't it amazing that a woman's sensuality and a woman's femininity and our sexuality is so fucking powerful, and rather than using it to fucking further ourselves and run shit, it's another thing to beat bitches over the head with, isn't it? Sex, whether we like sex enough or too much, that's another thing to fucking berate ourselves for. This terminology of slags, sluts and whores. I like sucking dick, you like getting your dick sucked. Why the fuck am I a whore? I am so bored.
I love it so much. I love it so much. We're posting videos regularly, and that's on my TikTok at the moment, and it went really well. Look after your bum skin. New motto, right? Bums matter too. Right, I'm going to do my reading. I'm just going to pick some cards for me first. I know it's really exciting for you to watch, just because I feel like I want to know what to... I want to know what to think. These three have popped out for me, so let's see what my three cards are saying. Number one. It's a man with a big sword. So let's have a look at this. He's gone through little swords and now he's getting a big sword. And he's either collecting all the little swords or he's piling through the little swords with his big sword. And he's like, hey, I see you. I'm going to match you with your energy, but my energy is going to be bigger. We've got another guy working slowly but surely consistently by himself. Two people working by themselves, can we just say? With loads of coins, working on another coin, creating his own coinage. I like that. And finally, I've got a king with a fucking coin. Okay, so I feel like this is saying work through it, stay focused on your coins, and then you're going to be king of the coins. Like, I feel like that's what it says. But for the more accurate reading, let's have a look. So these are pentacles. So it's two pentacles actually and one wand. So the wand is the 5, 6, 7 of wands, which means protectiveness, standing up for yourself. So I need to protect myself. I need to protect myself. Maybe it's telling you you're such a great gardener after all. This reading to me is about you working hard and building your empire, working hard to build your next egg. Yes, Leanne, I like that. Okay, I like that. Then the next one I had was the 5, 6, 7, 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles, skills, talent, craftsmanship, quality, high standards, expertise. That sounds nice. I like this. I like that. And then finally, 4 of Pentacles, home celebrations, reunions, gathering stability. That means it's all going to be all right, isn't it? I think that's quite a positive reading. Should we see what it's saying for you lot? So everyone watching here, let's see what the vibe is for the week. This is just for people watching here. Take from it if it means something to you or not. Let me know what you think. Let me know where you're at. Let me know if you want a reading. If you want a reading, shout out in the comments and I'll give you a little one. Okay, let's have a look for the cards. I say, oh, look at this. Family. 10 of Cups, family together, watching the sunrise with the kids playing all together as a community, working together. So nice. So nice. Little family on here, eh? Little family connecting with people, connecting with your community, connecting with your people, building your own community, building your own network. Can I get the sun again, says Nathan. I mean, we'll see. Hopefully nice and calm week ahead. Medrian, yes, my financial work life. That's literally the card for April in my 12-month reading. Is it, Leanne? Well, there you go. See, it's a good card. Let's see what Medrian's finances is saying. Medrian's finances and work. Let's see what it's saying. Oh, a few dropped out there. Let's have a look. I'm going to get my cards read on Tuesday. Gee, I'm a sucker for TikTok videos because I keep seeing these TikTok videos and they go, if you see this video, it's meant for you. Medrian, you have got... Oh, Medjian, Ace of Cups, mate. It's all going to come together. You're going to have a windfall. Look at that windfall of money, mate. Look at that money falling out of your pockets. Oh, my gosh, you're going to be overflowing. And it's refilling itself. Medjian, that's really fucking good. It's all exciting. That's really fucking good, Medjian. Ace, let's have a look. Let me just read it, what it says. Ace of Cups. That's got to be a good one, right? Love, new feelings, awakenings, creativity. I mean, it would be nice if I had love, but sure. I don't know where the other card is. I think it was this one. Yeah, it was this way around. The 10 of Pentacles. Legacy, roots, inheritance, windfall, foundations. Medjan, you're going to be sorted, mate. You're going to be new beginnings, opportunities, balance, promotions, and finances, says Leanne. There you go. Chanel, welcome, Chanel. She just saw this on her alerts. Chanel, this card is for you. Chanel, this card is for you. Chanel, 10 of Cups. Look at that. I would say that's profit. I would say that's not profit, like, abundance, like everything's come your way. 10 of Cups. Blah, blah, blah. Happiness, homecoming, fulfillment, emotional stability. That's exciting, isn't it? What a lovely reading. Hi, Susan Messing. Hi, my darling Susan. I love Susan Messing. She's my favorite. She's very kind. Susan, should we do a card for you? Oh, this one dropped out. Susan. What is that? That's weird. That's a couple there talking to like a priest-like figure in this church. And it's the 3 of Wands, I want to say. Oh, confidence, expansion, growth, foresight, looking ahead. Very exciting, Susan. But how could you not have a bright future? Because you're fucking brilliant. She's fucking brilliant. Any idea when you're back in the US? Should we ask the cards? Will I ever go back to the US? Will I ever go back to the US? Let's go for this one. Ooh. Is that a George flag? I feel like that's an English flag saying you're never going to go to the US again. I come to the States to stay with you. Yes, please, Chicago. Guys, what's that mean? What's that mean? Oh, does it mean like I'm like an angel representing the UK and you guys are all there taking your clothes off like, yay, come in, come in. Maybe it means that. What does the Judgment card mean? The Judgment card means self-evaluation, awakening, renewal, purpose, reflection. Oh, you saw me in New York with Bernie. I would like to come back. It would be nice to come back. If I had like a plan and if I had an actual plan and some stable accommodation, then yes. It means stay in England. That's what I thought, Jam, but it doesn't. It means go. It means go, spread your wings, fly the flag is what it means. Right, I'm gonna go now. I'm very tired. I've had a long day. It's been very nice to talk to you. Thank you all for being so lovely and so just thoughtful and kind. I feel like I might delete this video in case it comes back to bite me in the bum. But then I also feel like, do you know what? To thine own self be true. Own your own truth, mate. Everybody's human, aren't they? Everybody's human. Big hugs. I have an update for you. I called into one of your shows speaking about my plight. What? Oh, to get my Jamaican fiance. He's made 2 years. We're married and happy. That's wonderful news, Gina. Congratulations. Total Resilience coming on tonight. You're amazing. Thank you, Kelly. Your tiger cup is adorable. Thank you, Sandra. Absolutely. Put your feet up and have another cocktail. I won't have another cocktail. I think that one is enough for now. I think it's good just to stick with the one and not go too crazy. But I'm glad you liked it. Next week, I'll be back with another recipe, which will probably be the same thing because it's the only thing that I can actually make and it's so delicious. So sad I have to go. Oh, don't go. Don't be sad. I'm going to. Love from Canada. Lots of love to Canada. Thank you for helping me tonight. Thank you for helping me. Please don't delete. I've just seen it arrive and love to watch. So good. I missed this. Well, thank you for watching. Thank you for being so kind. Thank you for being so lovely and so understanding. Lots of love to my little sister if she's watching. Not that she watches because she doesn't care, but I really miss her and I love her. She is just the best. And I'm so lucky and happy I've got her. And Bernie. Bernie's a legend. And this week, what's happening this week? I'll be working on Radio 4 series. And I'll be finishing off Downton Abbey. Matthew Crawley, what was that about? Why did you have to do that? Completely unnecessary. Like, he could have gone to France and just had a nice time. But oh no, I'm really into Downton Abbey at the moment. I've just started watching it. Lots of love. Thank you. And I'll see you guys next Sunday at 7:00 with another update. Have a good week. Stay safe, stay healthy, and thank you very much. Lots of love. Happy Easter.